Sean, Adam, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, our pleasure. You know, I've listened to your new album, Chronic Rock.
Yeah.
That's a rock record.
Oh, thanks. That was our intention.
It's like, that's my review right there. That's a rock record.
Well, yeah.
I wrote something in your press release. It might have been you, Sean, or maybe just
Yeah.
a quote from the band in general, saying that, I guess one of your inspirations, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said rock lost its way. I find that an interesting idea. I was wondering if you could explain that.
Well, I mean, it's not that rock didn't stay great. I mean, there's a lot of great bands. I mean, we grew up listening to 90s bands. I know I did. And some great stuff. I mean, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, all that stuff. But it kind of lost its way in a sense that it's just stopped being fun. It got so damn serious, you know?
Are you talking more about I'm guessing the grunge period?
Yeah, it's more like, I mean, I really, after grunge basically obliviated anything before it. It just,
Well,
you know.
yeah,
and,
I mean, it was a bit tougher.
Yeah.
The hair bands.
Yeah.
Or glam, I should say.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of killed all that, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it killed the fun part of it as well, which I thought was great. So it never really kind of made its way back. So that's sort of our mission, I guess you could say. It's just bring the fun back, you know.
Interesting. Well, I mean, honestly, the album, and I think it's a song title too, sounds like a rock and roll party, really.
Absolutely.
What are you hoping people get out of listening to the album at home?
Well, you know, I think it's more about it just allows you to stop thinking for a while and just forget about life, your job, or whatever you're up to, and just escape. I mean, that's really all entertainment's ever been for me, is escapism, right? So we're trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, and, you know, you can actually listen to the album in a coffee break, pretty much. 10 tracks at, what is 21
minutes, yeah.
I mean, that's, if my math is correct, about 2 minutes a track. Was that intentional? Just like bite-sized
Not
bits
really.
of rock, really?
It's kind of organically happened that way. We just started to, the first song we wrote for this record was, or the first song that should I say got approved by our management and label, was Turn It Up. We wrote a lot of songs before that. And that was sort of became the flagship song for the record. And it just naturally was arranged and came out at 2 minutes, and it felt great. So we just kind of wanted to get to the point, you know? Just wanted to be boring.
Well, I mean, there's no November Rain on the record.
No, not on this record anyways, no.
That's pretty cool. So, who are your influences? I mean, when you guys got together, the four of you, well, the two of you plus two others, did you have any talks like, we're going to be this type of band? Or did you even say, influence-wise, like, we should be a band like?
Well, I think it was more, let's dig up, because the band's been around for 6-7 years. Right. So, but we signed on to new management, got some new members, so we kind of cleaned house a few years back and started working on this record. And the goal was to, let's dig up some of the past. As you can tell by, you know, we went and listened the hell out of Highway to Hell by AC/DC, early Van Halen records, and just try to bring back that vibe, that energy, you know.
Okay, cool. Do you share musical tastes?
Actually, it's quite diverse in this band, isn't it, Adam?
Yeah, we come from all over the board.
Yeah, it's interesting because we're in the car. This happened the last couple of days. We're driving and you know, we're sharing iPods, and you know, 1 minute we throw on Adam's iPod, and he's got tons of emo in there and all kinds of eclectic stuff.
Yeah.
And
Emo?
Singer-songwriter.
I know, you would have never guessed, eh? Singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And then my iPod's just full of sort of, it's all over the place, from the Eagles to Metallica to, you know, just it's very eclectic.
What about some more contemporary stuff? I mean, are there any bands that you see as doing the same kind of thing that you're doing?
I would say Airborne. Airborne's doing a great job. I think they're doing. I think they're trying to do what we're doing. I can't think of too many though. That's a good question. You know, like I said, a lot of the influences came from the past. I can't think of too many bands right now that are doing what we're doing. So.
Because what came to my mind is actually Wolf Mother.
Yeah, I would say.
And maybe even Buck Cherry, although it's kind of a dirty word nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good. Wolf Mother's kind of more. They kind of more went into that whole Led Zeppelin, Doors thing, you know, which is not as fun, but it's still wicked, still awesome.
Okay. Yeah. As compared to like what the sort of Cheap Trick approach.
Yeah, we do get compared to. We do get that once in a while. People sort of compare us to Cheap Trick. I don't really hear it, but I kind of can see why they're they would point in that direction, but you know.
That would say maybe more in spirit than.
Yeah, exactly.
Sonically.
The vibe. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I want to ask you guys, and this is something we ask everybody. Can you name 5 essential albums that should be in every CD collection or record collection or iTunes collection, whatever?
Sure, man. Yeah, I would say, I mentioned a couple already. I would say Highway to Hell by AC/DC. I think Back in Black's in there too. That's a pretty obvious one. Hotel California by the Eagles. I think that's a wicked album.
Van Halen 1.
You name the next two. I don't know. What do you? Van Halen 1 for sure.
I was trying to get you guys to fight about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is we don't fight. We get along so well. Not yet, anyway.
To understand, you gotta have that rock and roll sort of.
Well, it's okay. Adam and I fight a lot with our drummer, so it's all good.
Yeah, we'll bring him in on the next interview.
Yeah, exactly. He can have a rebuttal later on. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Tell him to email me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so that's 4? Yeah, it's 4.
Okay, so what do we got? What do you think?
If you're
I don't know,
collaborating.
Led Zeppelin 4 is pretty.
Yeah, Zeppelin 4.
Pretty huge.
Those are all pretty obvious ones, though.
Yeah.
You know, we're not really.
We don't stray too far
Yeah,
from.
we're not stray.
No, I mean, you're not going for indie creds. Whatever.
No.
The truth is.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. Well, guys, best of luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
coming
much,
in.
man.
It's great
Thanks
to
for
meet you
having
both.
us.
Thank you.
ExploreMusic wears English Laundry apparel.